What's going on, guys? RoboSushi here, bringing you a game from the locals at Steelfox that I played this past week. I'm playing Purple Titamon on the left, and my opponent is playing D-Brigade Purple on the right. I start off the match by playing Evolving Elecmon and hard playing a Gazimon. My hand's a little weird. I don't think I've had too many level 5s, so I just go Elecmon with the Gazimon. He evolves Chumon in the back and decides to evolve into a Sealsdramon, and then hard plays Commandramon. So at this point I know he's playing the Commandramon list, so I raise up the Elecmon, hoping it dies to take out the Commandramon, because I don't know if he's playing a very Rookie Rush version or not. Here I just try to keep the memory choke in play by playing the Devimon to keep the memory from overextending so he doesn't have to, so he can't flood the board. It's about this point that I realize I don't have too many rookies anymore. I've already played 3 of my, I think this list runs 13 or 12, so I just decided to hard play the Ogremon, keeping the blocker off the field, making a board state, so maybe I can check a few security in a little bit. He hatches, has to think about what he's going to do. He's got a couple of options, so he decides to evolve into the big Commandramon, and then he's trying to decide what to do, so he swings, lets the other Commandramon die, decides to do a little bit of board flooding, plays both of the on deletion Commandramon, the best Commandramon in the game, and I still don't have a rookie, so I evolve into Ginkakumon just to get some cycle. Hopefully I can find something. Still no rookie in hand, so I just decided to go up. Could have swung here with the Ogremon, wasn't thinking about it, was more interested in the cycle, so I go into the Lady Devimon to find out, to see if I can't find anything, discarding the War Growlmon and the Rebellymon, gaining a memory off of the Ginkakumon ability. When I discard a card for my effect, I get to gain a memory. He promotes the big boy Commandramon, and he thinks about what to do, swings in, dies to a Titamon. All of my big stuff has been in security. That's the second Titamon, I believe. Swings again with the on deletion Commandramon, doesn't find anything off the search when it dies to a War Growlmon. The next one dies again to a Gabumon and is still unlucky, not able to find it. That you can see some of the purple package where he runs the Cerberusmon package in the deck as well, along with Anubismon to help loop some things later on. Nothing happened right there. I think one of the people playing next to us dropped some cards. Here he's trying to decide what to do. Goes back and forth looking at his trash. This is a misplay coming up. I wasn't paying attention when we were playing this match, I guess. Maybe talking to the person next to me who was playing. But what he's about to do is, you can see him with that ultimate flare at the front thinking about playing it. I think he does end up playing it, and after much deliberation, going back and forth, thinking about whether or not he's going to play the Commandramon or not, he does end up committing to it right here, I believe. Yep, so he moves it up to 6. He doesn't have a black source. I completely missed this. You'll find out if that affects the game in any state, but I decided to keep on going, swinging in with the Ogremon, hoping it lives. I've seen a few purple cards, but they've all gone to the bottom. Most Commandramons are pretty small though, so hand's real bad. I got, I think, a Lilithmon and some ultimates, like a Chimeramon or something, so I just hard play the Vilemon and pass turn. I don't want to overcommit too much. There's no need to play the Chimeramon right now, so I just go ahead, pass turn. He digivolves into the blocker Commandramon, has the Iron Fist. This one does resolve correctly because he does have the black source, wipes out both of mine because it deletes Digimon with the highest play cost. So here, I think I top deck this Ginkakumon, so I just play it and then evolve into the Chimeramon just for more cycle. My hand size, I got a little greedy and wasn't able to find enough rookies. I've been struggling on rookies after hard playing a few of them. So here he raises, plays another Commandramon, finally get the rookie in the Tapermon. I think at this point I have 10 cards in trash at least, so I Jack Raid to go up to 3. Gives me the benefit of being able to go into the Lilithmon. This deck doesn't always rely on Lilithmon. Like I said, it's more of a Titamon loop with a Lilithmon engine built in. So go into Lilithmon, get my 1 Jack Raid back. I don't have full profit off of it because hand has been weird this time. So I swing, discarding off of the Ginkakumon effect to pop a level 3 or lower. So I delete one of the blockers. He reveals with the Pagumon effect, gets the Darkdramon. My check goes through, I run into a Chimeramon, And then here I just decide, let's even be more greedy. Hard play the Ogremon, discard a card, pop the last blocker. Puts on the pressure, I have 3 on board. And if he decides to play any rookie, I can just swing again with the Lilithmon and discard one of the last cards in my hand. You see I discarded the Fusion to the Mega Digimon, but it doesn't really do much because I still don't have a White Tamer. So on his side, he is looking for something to play. He gets the Commandramon, is able to evolve in the back. You can kind of see his hand. He's missing a few more black cards. He really just has the Cerberusmon package. It looks like another rookie. Here I raise. I gain more memory. I pull off another Jack Raid, so I get to gain 3 off of that. Swing, deleting that. Deleting the blocker, trying to go for game. Hit the ultimate flare and security. It does unfortunately kill my Tapermon. So here I will draw off of Tapermon, and then I'll draw off of Demi-Maramon's effect. And then discard the Electmon. Probably shouldn't have done that, but you'll see why I do it here in a second. Swing in with that one, he dies. Was able to go into the Lady Devimon to draw 3, more cycle, hoping to find something else that I can do, and just hard play a blocker. So right here, I'm kind of in a weird spot. If he has the Darktramon, I should still be okay. This is why I decided to not discard the blocker, because I can, unless he plays another Commandramon, I can live the Commandramon swing with my Vilemon, because he's running a Sunamon underneath it. But if he has the Commandramon, or the Darktramon, which he does, he'll play it, and here is, you'll see later on, he does a misplay that he could do. He has a couple of combos that he could probably pull off, but we'll go over that in a second. Here he's trying to decide what D-Brigade he wants to put back on the top of the deck. It turns out it does end up mattering in the end, but he's just thinking about what order to put them back. Already gained the memory, so I just move him over to 5. Swings, it lives. Of course, the one time I don't have a big thing in security to kill the Darktramon, I decide to block the Commandramon. Have to live. I'm good. Here he goes into the Zwart. Here's another small misplay. He does not draw off of the Zwart's effect, so he just mills the top 3. And here he'll take a second to decide what he's going to go into. I really like this list because here here's the issue that he runs into, where if he would have stacked them in a different way, with Zwart you can play black or purple cards, so he can play something and then use the Chimeramon to pop something else. But he ends up not being able to do what he wants to do here because he misses a stack, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. So here he's still deliberating, decides to block up because of how he messed up his stack. So here I evolve into the Tapermon. Restand, I swing, activate the Ginkakumon effect, to delete the small blocker, swing, he dies, and I just end up going for game because he has to block. So the misplay here that he could have done is he could have played the On Deletion one and then the Chimeramon, so he would have played the On Deletion Commandramon, gone into the Chimeramon, popped one of my guys, and then able to bring up the blocker again. So I got game 1, here we go into game 2. We have my opponent's going first. A Digivolves into the big boy Commandramon, and then he hard plays the best Commandramon with the On Deletion effect. I go into Electmon here, decide to not use it. That was probably a misplay. I could have done something else where I could have just hard played the Ginkakumon, but I Digivolve into the Ginkakumon and raising, and then just go all the way up. Sorry about the glare there. It's a shiny card, and I couldn't get the best angle, but that's a Rebellimon, I'm pretty sure. Here he swings in with Commandramon and it lives. Then he swings in with the other one and actually gets some value off of it. On Deletion effect, he's able to reveal and get to the next Commandramon. And he hard plays another Commandramon. So his board state's already looking pretty good. Luckily I have the Ginkakumon underneath. So here I'm going to swing Rebellimon 7k. He has the Sunamon is only on his turn, so he will delete. So I'll swing over the big one, and then I'll delete the non-on deletion effect one with the Ginkakumon by discarding. Sorry about the camera angle there. I believe it is a promote. Here I will go into the Titamon, discarding a card and bringing out the Ginkakumon promote. I don't think I had too many other targets in trash at this point. If you see some misplays on my end, this was my first time piloting this deck in a tournament, so I changed some things. I'll get you guys a deck profile about it later, but here is where he looks at Titamon's effect, reading what it does about the being able to raise into a, or being able to play a level 5 or 4 or lower if I discard, and then his other effect for once per turn. Swings in, dies to the Gazimon, swings his Commandramon and dies to the Gazimon, brings out another big boy Commandramon. Here I don't believe he had any rookies in hand. Yeah, it looks like he's just got the Ultimate Flare and a few purple cards and a Zwart and a Commandramon. So here's where he'll play the Ultimate Flare to go down. He thinks he's going to actually delete the Electmon, thinking it's just level 3s, but it's a play cost of 3 or less, so the Electmon actually stays on board. So here I'll go in the back, raise into, or Digivolve into the Tapermon. Another weird play that I think I could have done a little bit better here, but I'll go into the Kinkakumon and go into the War Growlmon. I get a little greedy here. Instead of swinging in with the Electmon to just kill the Commandramon if it dies, I go into the War Growlmon hoping that it lives, and then killing the Commandramon with the Kinkakumon effect, filling up my trash a little bit more. It's kind of set up a level 6 play, I believe, the next turn, but alas, he died to security. So here I'll go into the Lady Devimon to cycle a little bit more, filling up my trash. I believe I had 2 Lady Devi or Lilithmon in hand, so I didn't really need it. For the loop to actually set up, you only need 1 most of the time in this deck. But the deck was a little weird. I was only running 2 and a Mastemon. I've changed it since then, and I will in the deck profile when I upload it to 3 Lilith, but help with consistency if I have to back up into it. Anyway, he goes into the Commandramon. He has everything or the Darkdramon, he has everything he needs, so he can go into it. So here he'll swing in with it, get a last little check, try to decide what to do, and then he goes into the Zwart, again forgetting the draw, but this way he's able to swarm board, so if I don't have anything to combat it, he has 3 swings on board to my 1 security, even without a baby and raising. So here I promote the Tapermon, and this is where I'm counting how many cards I have in trash. I'm pretty sure at this point, I can't remember if it's, yeah, so we'll Jack Raid. It's only 10, so Jack Raid will bring me up from 6 to 8. I'll go into Lilithmon, get full value off of it, and able to add those back. So I'll Jack Raid again, going up 1 for Jack Raid for having 10 in trash, 2 for Lilithmon. Here I will start the loop combo. There's a few, I wouldn't really say misplays, but I could have done it a little bit more proficiently. But I'll go over that in a second. Here I mill, and then I decided to play 2 ultimates. I don't think playing the Black War Growlmon was a bad mistake, but I could have played something else over the Skull Greymon. I think I had the full Ginkakumon promote combo in my graveyard, so I could have just gone ahead and played that to get a little extra check off. So here I bring out those 2. I play another Jack Raid just so I can have it in the trash, gain a little bit extra memory. Here I decide to swing. I play the, well, earlier I went over and did the Jack Raid to pop one of his rookies, and then I swing to crash with the Zwart to get it off the field to make sure I'm just safe for the next turn, and then I use the effect to pop the Commandramon, which he gets another one off of the reveal on the top. Here I'll just Digivolve the Black War Growlmon into another Lilithmon, trying to get the loop going over again. I'm counting my cards in trash, so I get more Jack Raids. Here I'll Jack Raid for, I have 20 cards in trash, so I'll Jack Raid for 2, Lilithmon effect for another 2, and then I'll go into another Jack Raid to go to 6. I'll go into a second Zwart that I had in my hand, hard Evo, and then here is where I'm playing. I believe that is a Vilemon blocker. Sorry about the glare again. And then I'm trying to decide what to do. I look over a few times, and I think you'll see me throw out the first piece of the Ginkakumon promote combo just because I'm looking for it. I missed it a few times when I was looking through it. So I'll go into this, the promote, when I play it, I can add the 2 underneath it, and then if I add both, I get to draw a card and gain a memory. And so I'll swing in, I'll activate the Ginkakumon effect, deleting the Commandramon, clearing his board, gaining a memory off of the Ginkakumon effect. Here's where he'll activate the ability. Doesn't hit anything off of the reveal on the top 3 for the Commandramon. Again, if I would have played the Ginkakumon a little earlier, I may have been able to just have gone for game this turn, but that was the only misplay that I was talking of. A learning curve in the deck for sure. So here I just decide to play the Tapermon. Like I said, I believe that's a blocker Vilemon over there on the glared card. Sorry about that again. But I just play the Tapermon to choke him at 1. Now I have a board that is pretty much unbreakable, especially since I didn't have to use the effect of Fuse into the Mega Digimon to go into the Sword, so he's just a menace sitting on the field. Here he just evolves into the Commandramon and hard plays the Izzy, hoping for something that may be able to stop this, but not going to be able to see it in security. I add the Lilithmon back, and that is the game. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully keep these videos going up in the future, and until next time.